What's up, financial hawks? So in today's video, we're gonna be going over salaries. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. One of my other channels, I do salaries or do like reaction to like cybersecurity and like tech salaries and kind of seeing, if it's like legit or not. But I haven't really done these on just regular jobs. This is going to be one, like several different ones, like on trade jobs and, a plethora of different like everyday jobs. Because again, everybody's not a tech. Everybody's not making 100K, 80K, 90K on their job. They're actually getting more closer to just regular average salaries. So I want to go ahead, hear what they're saying about their jobs and kind of just give my impressions and kind of seeing if I think these guys can actually like live in like today's economy, with everything being so freaking crazy right now. And everything, so high on inflations. So the first one's going to be again from Salary Transparent Street. I'm not sure if this is going to be the first video you guys see from the channel, but I have done some reactions to them before. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with this one. And yeah,
how much are you currently making?
40 to 50 a year on average.
I'm a heat and air technician.
Oh, cool. How much do you make?
69,000 a year.
My title is department.
How much do you make doing it?
It varies. Hourly plus, a lot of overtime and stuff like that. I'm pushing somewhere around 160.
wow.
I'm a commercial construction superintendent.
How much do you make?
Right around 80K a year.
I was working at Tesla as an auto technician.
How much were you making doing that?
I was making 22 an hour.
I'm a utility line locator. All the underground utilities, we locate them, like call before you dig.
Yeah, okay, I've done that before. How much do you make?
Per year, probably with overtime, maybe 65,000.
Construction, siding, windows. Mine varies on overtime, so I make anywhere from like 60, 70 with overtime.
I'm an electrician by trade.
How much do you make?
At the end of this 5-year apprenticeship, I'll be making 100 grand a year.
My pipe's about 90,000. I'm becoming an aircraft technician. Pays at least like 46 an hour, I think.
I'm a fireproof.
Amazing. How much do you make doing that?
I make like $15 an hour.
I'm a foreman. I build music gear at schools, like band lockers and sound panels.
Oh, wow.
How much are you currently making?
Just over 100K.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, that was definitely a different wide range salaries, but this is all different trade jobs. So I feel like, yeah, these would also be higher than other jobs. I think tech will still be at the top, then maybe more of the trade jobs, and then the other jobs, kind of from what we'll be seeing from these type of YouTube videos or, TikTok videos. But yeah, let me go ahead and kind of just go through each one of these. So he says he's a general contractor making 40 to 50K a year. Okay, he does look older. I'm assuming he may have kids. So if he has a girlfriend and or a wife, she's probably also working, probably both maybe making, if you're making like 40 to 50, let's say he's married and she's making like 40, like 30 to 40K. So that would be, about 100K. So yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That sounds about kind of like what everybody's kind of doing right now. So I can see him and somebody else, together combining their money and actually doing pretty okay. HVAC, he's even 69. I think he's being funny. He may actually be making like 70,000, maybe a little above. I think he's trying to just be funny saying that 69K. But yeah, those like people can make some bank for sure, especially depending on where you stay at. But yeah, I think HVAC is a good trade for sure. Like learning about the heating and the air conditioning and all that you can definitely make money. And I kind of just want to do like a quick little interjection of like a story I had with dealing with, I guess, HVAC stuff in this house. When I got here, I've been having so many issues with the AC, but it's crazy kind of like from how it began needing all this help to like now I know exactly where to go. Like I need to check my filter, make sure that's always good, and check the conduit outside. I've had to change that a couple times before. The new one we have is pretty good, but the one we originally had, I guess it was too old or something, so they don't sell those anymore. But the new one we have right now is pretty good for the most part. Now the AC unit in the front, like the one outside that you have, that I guess either draws in heat or pushes heat out, and then like connected to like a cord that goes to your house, and that's usually cold, and that's how you get the air conditioning working in your house. That AC unit outside was messing up, and I want to say last year or maybe 2 years ago, it was hot. I had no idea. I didn't like Google like I should have. They had somebody come out, and it was the capacitor on there that was the issue. Like something super small, you can buy a capacitor for like $20 to $40 on average, I say. Yet them changing that, I think they charge like $200 something for just a capacitor. So when it happened this time again, like that's the first thing I thought, was the issue, the capacitor. So I just went out, bought a capacitor, watched some YouTube videos on how to open up my AC unit, how to actually plug up the stuff correctly and do all that stuff. And I changed it and it still didn't work, unfortunately. I think I kind of messed it up a little bit, but that's like a whole nother story when I was playing around with it. But anyway, it was end up being the fan. So I still had to get somebody out to help out with getting like a whole brand new fan, but it wasn't the capacitor. So that's good. Because if it was just a capacitor, me just spending $40 to get one of those and installing that myself would have saved me a ton of money. But now I understand, hey, the fan can mess up, and I saw how he did the fan. So now, if something else happens to that thing, the first thing I'm gonna go for is the capacitor, just buy a new one, unplug the current one, put the wires in the new one. That's easy now. I'm like a pro at that. I feel like I got like several capacitors right here, kind of just been playing around with. And if not, then the fan. But yeah, anyway, just a long story short, yeah, you can make some money on this for sure, especially when it's hot outside too. And you really want that, if somebody really want that AC, you can be like, hey, I can come there today, but I might have to charge you extra, or I can come there in like, the next 30 minutes, but I might have to charge you extra. Like you can really go ham on that. And I've been seeing that a lot. But yeah, Carmen, he said he was making like, I guess with overtime and everything else, and if everything looks good, he can make 160. Let me see what a Carman is. I've never heard of that in my life. Carman job. And I'll share the screen with you guys in a second. I'll share it with you in a second. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got. A carman job. What is a carman job? A carman is a railway worker who inspects and repairs railroad cars, ensuring they are in good working condition and safe to use. Okay, let's see a salary on that. Okay, at least the average salary for carman at that railway is about $35 an hour. So 40% above the low end range of 17. Now he's saying he doing that with overtime and all the other stuff. So maybe, but if this is the carman he's talking about, probably not making 160K from what I'm seeing. So I would call that a bust. Again, I've never heard of a carman before. So that kind of throwing me off. I've never heard of that before. Maybe some of you guys have. If you have, so let me know in the comments and let me know if you think that's legit or not. But I'm calling that probably not legit if I'm kind of just looking at what I've just seen right there. And if that's the same carman job we're talking about, even with overtime, if they're saying like 50,000, 60,000, even with double overtime somehow, that'll be what, 120K? I don't know where the other 40K is coming from. Let's go to the next one. Commercial construction superintendent. Okay, superintendent, 80K. Okay, I think that sounds about right. He's high up in that position. It's still making, good money. 80K is not bad. Auto tech. Yeah, you may say he's making $22 an hour at auto tech for Tesla. I feel like Tesla, I thought they would be paying more money, to be honest. I thought they would for sure be paying more. Maybe the Tesla factory is like in Texas may end up paying more, but yeah, 22 an hour for that. Yeah, I mean, that's still not bad. Like, I don't know how young he is, but he does look pretty young. So, he can definitely move up for sure. I'm sure on that. The utility line locator. I haven't heard of this one, but I guess that makes sense. I guess we need people to, do the lining on that. And he said probably with some overtime and all that, about 65. I feel like that's about right. But let's just double check this one. Utility line locator. And I'll share the screen with you guys in a sec. Line locator salary. Yeah, let's see that. Okay. 18. The median for 2024, about 60,000 with an average salary of 48. Okay. So yeah, 54,000, 48. So yeah, I can see him being around 60. Yeah, 60 to 65 again. I guess depending on how much overtime he has. Yeah, that does look around what he said. So okay, that's cool there. He does construction, siding windows. Mine, okay, 67K construction. Again with overtime too. Yeah. So yeah, with overtime, I can definitely see that for sure. I wonder how much it would be like without the overtime, how much he would be making. But okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Electrician by trade. Yeah, he's making bank. He's saying the apprenticeship after that's over, he should be making 100K. Okay. I feel like, yeah, electricians, especially nowadays, I feel like you can really make some money. So yeah, that's what's up. Pipe fitter, about 90K. Never heard of this job either. Or maybe I have. I just need to see like an example. But let me go ahead and bring this up too for you guys so you can see. And we got the pipe fitter. The average is about 27 in that, but you guys different types. The maintenance pipe fitter, 51 to 112,000. Yeah, that's definitely within that range. And kind of to give me different places in Dallas, but they are in Seattle, Washington, so it could be different there. Aircraft technician. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you're making bank $46 an hour. Yeah, he said he thinks about that. But yeah, I can see that being there. Fireproofer. He said he's making $15 an hour. Dang, that says he's not making a little bit more than that. But I know he's telling the truth. Man. I can't see you lying about you making 15 an hour being a fireproofer. Foreman. Let's see, just over 100K. Okay. That's a bet. I can see that. Next up, let's go ahead and play this one here. Valentine's Day couples edition. So we'll be seeing couples. That should be good. I can get on some water too while we're watching this. I'm parched right now. I've been doing a lot of videos today, even though it may not look like I'm doing this on different days because I'm wearing the same polo. I'm just wearing the same polo for these videos. Maybe I might switch it up on Financial Hawks again and wear like the suit or something. But right now I'm just rocking a polo for these. But these are like a lot of these are like different days. I'm making these.
I work for a gasket company.
I'm actually a social worker. How much do you make?
Around 35, 40 a year.
Around like 50.
I'm a web designer.
I'm a graphic designer.
Oh my God. You guys are perfect together. Did you guys meet for work or how'd you meet?
We met at a club.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay. How much do you make?
I make 60 grand a year.
I make 44.
I'm a psychotherapist.
I'm a pipe fitter.
How much do you make?
Since I'm private practice, I actually make significantly more than I would in like a community mental health center or nonprofit. So I'd say roughly around 80,000 a year.
About 90,000.
I'm a chiropractor.
Chiropractor, okay.
I'm a cardiovascular perfusionist.
How much do you make?
I make 120,000.
I make 190.
So I'm a technician in the emergency department.
I do construction, siding, windows.
How much do you make?
I make about 25. Yes.
Mine varies on overtime, so I make anywhere from like 60, 70 with overtime.
I'm a real estate agent.
Drive trucks.
How much do you make? I'll say about 110.
About 120.
I'm a teacher. What kind of teacher?
Kindergarten.
I'm a TV news producer.
How much do you make?
I make 54.
I make 39K.
Okay. So we've seen some of these people on the other one. Well, this is this like couple, so we see them and their spouse. Let's kind of just go through each of these. Gasket company, social worker. Okay, about 35,000, and she just make about 50K. Social worker, yeah, I feel like that's about average on that. Yeah, social worker, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Miami, Florida, they're in. I mean, they could just be vacationing right now. This one was cute. Web designer, graphic designer. Yeah. You would think they probably met each other at the exact same job. Let's see their salaries again. 60K, web designer. And how much did it say for him? Did it say 60K, 44K? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that. You've been a web designer. Yeah, I feel like you would make more money, doing web design for plethora of different companies and whatnot. Not saying you can't make a whole lot of money being a graphic designer. I'm pretty sure if you can get like a big brand or a big company, you can really start making bank. But yeah, that looks about right. Also, too, like them combining their money together, that's over 6 figures together combined. So okay, that's definitely what's up. I feel like that's legit. Now this one's psychotherapist. She says she is making it significantly more, their own like private practice and whatnot. So even her making significantly more, I'm definitely intrigued to see how much a regular psychotherapist makes if she's making 80K and she's like at the top. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is a psychotherapist, and I'll share the screen with you guys in 1 sec. Therapist salary. Yeah, share this for you. Okay, as of June, the average salary for psychotherapist in Texas was $96,000 per year, 41 per hour. But it depends on experience, location, and all that. Let me see where she was located. Let's see, Seattle, Washington. Let's see, not physical therapist, but okay. Let's try this again. Seattle. Okay, 78 or 30. Okay. Now this video could have been made maybe like a year, 2 or 3 years, so maybe it wasn't as high, but I am seeing the range actually around there. So now I wonder how much she was making then. She thinks she's at the top when she's making this, but from what I've been seeing for a psychotherapist, it looks like the average is about that 80K. So yeah, maybe they were undercutting her. Nah, definitely intrigued. If you guys know about psychotherapists, let me know. I'm definitely intrigued. This one threw me off too. He said he's a chiropractor making 120K. That's not bad. And she's a cardiovascular perfusionist. 190. Let me go ahead, cardiovascular, because I want to do this one too. Oh wow, guys, you can't even see the screen that I'm on. I'm on this one right here. Hey, sorry about that. I was on this screen right here getting 120K, and she says he's making 190. So I'm going to check this cardiovascular perfusionist salary, and I'll share this screen with you guys. Okay, yeah, that's up there with a range of 64K to about 261. In Texas, at least, is about 156 on average. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. I've never heard of that. And I meant to check the other guys, but it's fine. Technician, $25 an hour. That sounds about right. Yeah, we already seen his. And a real estate agent, that's good. 110. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can for sure make bank in real estate. Like, not everybody is going to make bank in there or make over 6 figures, but yeah, you can definitely you can definitely do that for sure. So congratulations there. He's a truck driver. He makes about 120K. I can definitely see that too. Truck driving, you can make some bank, especially right now or like last few years, or not necessarily last few years, but I think these last few years have been pretty good compared to what we'll probably be seeing like in the next 40, 50, 60 years, you know, when AI and other more computerized, I guess, machines are more frequent on the road. Or right now, you can still make some bank. So yeah, that's good. 120K. I can definitely see that. And you know, especially too, he's a driver. Picture if he started his own company and they both put their money together, start their own company, and have other drivers working for you. Man, you can really make bank, and you don't have to drive. And she's a teacher, 54K. Yeah, that's about average now. And TV producer, 39K. Yeah, the TV stuff, and it's not necessarily the best paying unless you're like the person, the celebrity on it, not the people behind the scenes. In teacher, yeah, 54K. So yeah, together they're almost at 100K together. But yeah, that was cute. And let's go ahead and play this last one right here, and let's see what he's talking about.
When I left out of Missouri, my first paycheck when I left out of Missouri Welding Institute, I had enough money to get to my first weld test, but I didn't have enough money to make it home and got busted. With that being said, I spent my first paycheck paying my grandpa back for money he let me borrow to get started.
Okay, so he kind of just on his salary.
My first paycheck when I left out of Missouri Welding Institute, I had enough money to get to my first weld test, but I didn't have enough money to make it home. With that being said, I spent my first paycheck paying my grandpa back for money he let me borrow to get started in this industry.
Okay, well, I'm glad he's able to get in the industry. Do you have a plan for your money after graduating welding? Okay, so you know what? We'll do a little proactiveness. Let's see a welding salary, I guess. But yeah, it was funny. He didn't have enough for everything on that. But hey, he's being honest. I like that a lot. Say, at least in Texas, it's about $26.56 an hour. Okay, some cities they can pay welders more than the average. Kind of see given the different price ranges on that. So yeah, I'm not seeing that necessarily being like a job you get in and you're just making 100K just like right from the start. But hey, he is actually applying himself and out here grinding, and I will always respect that. He's not here complaining. He's actually out here grinding, you know, making a good living, you know, for himself. And I'm pretty sure maybe his wife might be making around the same. So them together, you can definitely do something with that for sure. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I definitely want to hear your guys like ranges on salary and what type of job you have, because I'm constantly in the tech space on this, and it's like so high and maybe not realistic from 90% of people or 80% of people here. So I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on these salaries. Do you think that's kind of normal from what you're seeing in maybe your current industry or maybe something adjacent to that? Definitely interested in hearing that. And if you haven't already, again, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.